This is a Saxon Advanced Math Lesson 67. This is dealing with antilogarithms. Most of you are going to like this lesson. This lesson has a lot to do with your calculator, and it's very simple. So we'll get right into it. First of all, you have to remember the exponent is the logarithm, and the number is the antilogarithm. Let's jump right into the example. I promise it'll make more sense in just a moment here. Example 67.1 says if the base of 2, find the antilogarithm of 4.63. So if the base is 2, find the antilogarithm of 4.63. Antilogarithm is the answer to this. 2 to the 4.63. Now most of us already know how to do x to the y key, and we'll get into that, or y to the x key. We'll get into that in just a moment here. But when I'm looking at this, I am going to stop for just a moment and estimate an answer. And the reason why that estimation is so important is we get in a bad habit as humans, right? We just plug in the calculator, and because it says it has an answer, we immediately assume it to be correct without ever verifying the plausibility of it. Is this possibly an answer? Almost like if you put in 2 times 3 in your calculator and it came back and said red, well, red it is. We write that down, because we don't logically think through it. So one of the things that we're going to do with this lesson, and the reason why this lesson is here, is to get us to think through this. So 2 to the 4.63, it's between 2 to the 4 and 2 to the 5. Well, I can do 2 to the 4, right? 2, 2, 2, 2, which is 16. And 2 to the 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, which is 32. It's between these two numbers. So if I get an answer that is not between those two numbers, something is wrong. And I've done either a mathematical error or with the calculator, put it in wrong, not used order of operations appropriately, or just typed the wrong number. It's hard to say. So if I do this correctly, 2 y to the x, 4.63, hit it equals in the calculator, you get 24.76. So 2 to the 4.63 is 24.76. That means that is your number, and this is your antilogarithm. Now look at 67.3 here. Base e, antilogarithm of 4.63. Well, we can do this. Remember what e is, 2.712 or 7182. The book is going to point us out. This number is really close to 3, so we're going to estimate using the number 3. We're going to say 3 to the 4 and 3 to the 5. Well, 3 to the 4 is 3 times 3 is 9, right? That's 2 of them. Times 3 is 27, times 3, 81. Times 3 again, 243. So it's going to be between 81 and 243, and I wrote it out that way. So I know that 81, if I get a number less than 81 or greater than 243, I've got a problem. There's an issue. So I go ahead and hit on the calculator 4.63, inverse ln, right? That's what the e key is. It says e to the x on your calculator, and I get 102.51. Play with your calculator a little bit. Make sure you understand how to do this, but these are very simple once you see it. 67.5, estimate the antilog, okay, e to the negative 3.2. This is where the estimation comes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say e to the negative 3.2. Well, I can rewrite that as 1 over e to the 3.2. That's pretty easy. And I know that 3 to the 3.2, instead of e, we're going to use 3, and instead of 3.2, we'll just use 3. So I get 1 over 3 to the third, which is 1 over 27, which is 0.037. That's my estimate. And that's what they're looking for. That's my estimate. Although I'm going to go ahead and put this in the calculator, see how well I did with the estimate. E to the negative 3.2 is 0.0407. And it's really that simple. These are very easy problems. Don't let the fact that we're using big words like logarithm and antilogarithm throw you off. These are very simple, very easy to do. Your calculator does all the work for you. You'll just need to estimate to make sure you're on the right track.